Welcome back to another Mama Kel's video. We're going to be showing you guys a little bit more about how we make the concrete pots for our candles. Now, let's get the ugly truth out of the way. In the last video, I said I needed to do my nails. I still need to do my nails. They even chipped right there just to, make this video extra juicy. They're in rough shape. But you know what? We're going to be getting to some painting and they'll probably be in rougher shape by the end of the video. What do you think?
Then you don't care if they get paint or not.
That's true. We're going to get another level of paint on them right here.
So this molds, this is from the pouring that you guys saw us do. I took them out of the plastic mold this morning. They have been sitting in the sun all day. So now you're going to paint them.
Yes.
How do we come up with the colors? We talk about it.
Yeah, she literally, like 2 minutes before the video, she's like, what about black and gold? We don't have anything black and gold. We absolutely love black in fashion around the house. If you saw our last video, black and white countertops, just rocking that black and gold always. What other color schemes do you think we're going to be using today?
Gold is my favorite, but you cannot have everything gold. So how about red and gold?
Red and gold, pretty regal.
Yeah.
I like it. Tell you guys, being a small business has its perks. You don't have to get everything approved by a design team or a counselor or anything like that. It's literally just 2-minute conversation in your kitchen. So that's the first coat of black, and then here's gonna be the base.
And of course it still has to be sealed.
Yes, these are unsealed after we paint, and these are acrylic paints, non-toxic. These aren't gonna, do anything weird while they're lit, but we are gonna seal with a water-based sealer, so that'll help with the acrylic paint, that'll help with the longevity of your concrete pot, and that will make them water impermeable.
Yes.
Is that the word for it? So that, obviously you don't want the candle wax to go through. I don't think candle wax would naturally go through, but if you ever wanted to use these as a little succulent pot after your candle's done, perfect little way to reduce, reuse, recycle.
That's what we Mexicans, we use the butter container for beans and salsa, but...
And our cookie containers are never for cookies.
No, you can use them, the ones that have cookies to start your seeds.
Oh, yeah. We're huge gardening fans. So instead of your sewing materials in the cookie tins, we're putting seeds in there.
Yeah, you can grow your seeds there, make it watertight, make sure that they have plenty of water, make sure they don't have too much water. But hey, that works. So we like to use and reuse.
Use and reuse. Another thing that I've been noticing is that we reuse sometimes for the wrong things, like words. We have so many slip-ups throughout our day. What did we say today?
I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about just like acronyms, how we get confused with so many different acronyms. Like when I'm talking about going to the DMV, I accidentally say the DSM because I'm a psychology student. I get, student fatigue, all of the little acronyms blend together at the end of the day. I hear so many things wrong. I'm, what level generation Mexican American? Is that second, first?
Yeah, I am the first, so you're the second.
I'm second generation Mexican American. If you hear the whining, the pouting in the background, that's our puppies. If you watched our last video, you know our puppies. They're so vocal. They talk 24/7, always up to something. What was I saying? Oh, so I'm second generation Mexican American, and my Spanish isn't great, but I do try. What do you think?
Yes.
Is it an embarrassment because my mom's a high school Spanish teacher? Probably.
You're embarrassed? You don't seem embarrassed. You're like, yeah, that's me. It's okay.
Yeah. I do try. And I think over the years I've gotten conversational.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely when I was little, that was such an experience growing up. Obviously hard to communicate like with grandma who speaks Spanish, and then I'm over here just kind of learning my ABCs, trying to get a hold of English. But I think now we're pretty good. Now we gossip, we talk on the phone, running her business, kind of have those girl bossy conversations. She's so cute today. We uploaded the first YouTube video today on the Mama Kel's YouTube account. So you guys will be seeing this in the future. And we have currently, I think, 33 views on that video.
Wow.
And we called her earlier and we were like, oh, did you see our video? And she was like, that's so nice, but it's going to be so expensive. And we're just like, why? And she said, well, don't those videos cost money? So that's why I kind of run the accounts for these things.
You are younger. You can do it. We just like how much is this going to cost? Because nothing is free.
Yeah, and if you guys can't tell, I'm younger, but I'm not so coordinated. I keep going out of frame. I'm trying, guys. If you guys see my paint platter in the background, it's not like the cutest thing, but I've been painting for how many years?
Since middle school. So
Since
a while.
middle school. Are you calling me old?
No, but I'm saying you know what you're doing. You and your sister are so artistic.
Yes, so I have an older sister. She's up in Washington, thriving, girl bossing up there. She's in the tech industry, guys. So completely different. I'm over here making candles, painting.
You have a corner on this.
And she's out there like rocking the world. All right, so that's a pretty solid black layer, and I have to be careful because it's a three-dimensional object. You're gonna get, you know, paint on the corners, on your hands, all of that good stuff.
It's looking so cute already. I like it, but then I love black, so.
Yeah. Now see, this one dried, but there's still some streaks. Look at it, it looks so good in the light, and all of that is going to be highlighted when we do a gold dry brush on top. So let's just give this another little pasada, another little passover, just to make sure we have all of those details covered, everything looking opaque and nice for you guys. Now, do you guys care if the inside is painted? We're kind of debating on that right now. If you were going to reuse it, I say it would be nice to have it painted, but then, you know, everyone else is kind of like, they're candles. The inside's gonna have a candle. That's the main point of it. Do you guys care if concrete looks like concrete? I guess that's what I'm asking.
Now that the edge has some
Black.
paint, are you going to paint the edge?
I think I have to. The type A in me will.
Do it.
Yeah. More black paint, you guys. That's the difference between painting on canvas or in your sketchbook to more 3D objects is concrete soaks up paint so fast.
That's good. It dries fast. It's not like it's just sitting there.
It does, but I mean, I feel like I'm using so much product, but that's, of course, you can't like prime your canvas with this or anything
Much better.
like that.
I like it.
Yes. This one looks pretty good, honestly.
Yeah. I like it.
So, if you guys have seen our first videos, our, I don't know, second or third videos, by the time this one goes up, what do you guys think? I mean, we're pretty inexperienced YouTubers, I'd say, but we're YouTube fanatics. We love YouTube. We love the space, some of the creators. I mean, we're on there every day, but I'm curious as to what you guys are thinking about everything.
We have our favorites.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you watch like one person for one thing and then you see someone else doing something similar and you're like, put it back on the other channel. This isn't the same. Definitely for ghost hunting, in the fall and in the winter, we're watching ghost hunting channels pretty much every day. Now, are you like a more Colby and Sam fan, or are you more Ryan Bergara and Shane?
No, probably Colby and Sam.
Colby and Sam.
Yeah. The other ones, I don't know if it's that they're too old and their videos are not as attractive to me anymore. The other ones are more crazy.
They're louder, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, all the screaming, it kind of bugs because sometimes you don't even see anything going on and they're screaming their head off.
Yes.
But I guess that's part of being them.
So right now what I'm doing, you guys, is dry brushing. I'm using the side of this kind of bristled brush, and let me see if I can show you guys, dip into the paint on the side of the brush, not directly down, and I get the piece, I tilt it sideways, and I only use the side of the brush to graze that kind of level. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to learn how to do this, and I think I ended up learning from like HGTV, probably.
That's something we watch a lot, HGTV.
Yeah.
And you know, people say, why you even watch it? It's not like you're going to go buy a house and you're going to restore it, but you learn a lot.
Yeah, but you're like, do you even know what cozy country is? Like, you know, talk to me around that. Look at that shine.
I like it.
That looks amazing. See, now you guys know what goes into our products. You know, the last one, I didn't paint the top. The last one was for me. It was with blue and gold. And I didn't paint this top point. And you know, I think we have to.
Yeah, you have to.
You
Look at that. How
have
beautiful.
to.
So this one is not going to be for you?
No. What do you think? Should we put these on Etsy?
I was thinking that one can be for me, but okay, fine. We can put it on Etsy. How are we going to make product and sell it if we want to keep everything?
I know. Guys, I already took 2 or 3, and you know, maybe I've already gotten some tins from like the thrift store, and I'm already like, you know, I need, you know, two more candles. 2 more candles. And for these, it's just a bit different. If you guys are following along with us, like a little Bob Ross tutorial, but with all the gossip. You have to kind of tilt it on the side because it's so rounded. You have to do side by side, because if you were to curve over here, then you're going to start getting into those crevices, and we do not want that. We want it to be the top layer. Look at these brushes are falling apart. When they say you don't need, you know, expensive materials to start on YouTube, that's what they mean. Your brushes can be falling apart. You're gonna get the same end product, you guys. Let's go. I mean, that's just life. Sometimes you don't have all the nice things, but if you guys, you know, help out with our small business, we'll get nicer yarn for grandma.
Well, even if they just share the videos,
yes,
sharing will go a long way, because maybe you're like, oh, okay, that's not my style, but then it will probably be somebody else's style.
And if it's not your style, guys, I already told you in the first video, leave us a comment. What color combinations do you want to see? I'm so into fandoms. My mom's a high school teacher. We can keep up with you guys. Whatever you guys are into, I bet you at least one person in my family knows, and we can make something so cool for you guys. And we can share with everyone else. Like, it's not just you that's going to be into that thing. We're going to have like a full community here. Look at how shiny that is.
Yeah, I like it.
That is so nice. And this one is kind of going to be the same, but instead of kind of going round, it's more flat surface for a tea light candle. Let me pull these bristles out of my brush. You see my hand? This is how we do cleanly things around here.
It's pretty clean.
Yeah. You just go sideways, and look at that. Now you have that pattern really popping.
That's so cute.
Yes. So you can do pretty much any color combination. The last one I did of this, I did another blue and gold, and then I did pink, like a corally color with gold on top.
So for a new business, because I haven't even talked to you about this, for a new business, how much supply should we have on hand just in case we get an order?
Just in case we go viral and we make millions overnight.
See, that's my worry, that somebody's going to say, can I have 10 of those candles? And I'll be like, no, you can have 2. I have 2, you can have 2.
No, if someone says they want 10, we say, yeah, absolutely. And then we take a day off work and we make 10. We have to. Are you kidding? This is what it means to be businesswoman. I think on Etsy, we can also say, like, for customization, you can wait 2 weeks. Look at that.
That is so cute.
That is intense, you guys. And we have better lighting now in this video, so you could see all the glow. See the sides still black, so that when you have it like on your table, you're like, oh, it's just a black little holder. Oh, that's kind of cute. And then bam, you know, it's gold. Stunning. Stunning.
That's so cute.
Yes. And now for this one, what are we gonna do?
Didn't we say red and gold?
I'm gonna need another brush for that.
Do you want red or you want white and gold? Can you see the white?
No, you can't really see the white on this because it's already so pale.
Can you just add gold?
I could, but I have black spots on there because this brush kind of splashes.
So now it's gonna have to be red.
Yeah.
So you want the brush?
Yes, another one like this.
Okay.
5 seconds, guys. Okay, admittedly, these are harder to paint because look at the surface we're dealing with. I'm sure we showed you in these last videos. If you haven't seen it before, it's kind of like a lotus flower, but it kind of curves all the way until here. So if I'm holding it in my hand, you know, a good portion of it's going to be touching my hand. So just painting these is a little bit of a nightmare.
But you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
You have experience. You have done this before.
Oh, experience doesn't make it, you know, as enjoyable getting paint all over your fingers like a kindergartner. It's gonna look like a bloodbath right here for a hot minute. But if you guys notice from our last video to this video, we have better lighting. Guess our lighting. Guess our expensive lighting that we're using right now.
Well, I really hope you guys appreciate the lighting.
This lighting was so expensive, you guys. Can you tell how bright it is? It just looks amazing. We're filming this at night. That's how good this lighting is.
And we're filming in the garage, so we can have a little bit more quiet.
Yeah. Which, you know, with the dogs, you probably are like, what quiet? And if you hear frogs in the background, you know, you're like, quiet.
Hey, it's quieter than inside. Inside is like a crazy house, all kinds of noises.
It was pretty crazy last time, not going to lie.
But I think we kind of figure out the garage is a nice quiet place.
It's quiet, we get to make our videos for you guys.
You didn't tell them about the lighting.
No, that's gonna have to be like a behind the scenes on TikTok, Instagram, or Reels. We'll give you like the full rundown of it. But I'll spoil the secret. If you want to see like our actual rig, I'll show you pictures and video on there. But it's grow lights. We're surrounded by 2 plants and a couple grow lights. And you know what? It works. I think it's manifesting. If we have grow lights with our YouTube business video, we're manifesting growth, right?
I think so.
The flowers, florals, nature, that's kind of the themes of Mama Kel's, because she's also huge into plants and plant love, runs heavy in the family. How many plant lovers do you think we have in the family?
I don't know, but
definitely my aunt.
yes.
I have a couple cousins that are also
Yes, into plants.
my sister's trying.
She's trying. She said she was doing good.
She's in...
It's kind of hard with the Seattle weather. You need to know.
She's in Seattle, and she's like, you know, this dwarf orange isn't taking off. And we're like, well, you know, the sun will come out eventually.
For about 2 minutes. Enjoy it.
Yeah. But I mean, you get so many other great things in Seattle that we don't have here in Southern California.
Oh, their trees are amazing. The grass is amazing. Everything smells fresh and green.
I think we're gonna let this one sit.
Yes, that's beautiful.
And then we'll do another light layer, and then we'll add some gold. I'll show you guys how to do that.
Are you gonna need another brush for the other gold?
I think...
Because that one has black.
Yeah, we might need another little brush for that gold. But let me show you how the other one's dried. Look at these.
Can you put it in the little box with the container?
I can try. Look at that. You see our cats in the background? That is so glossy. You know what this reminds me of for those niche fans out there? The Ozzy Osbourne Patient Number 9 album. Yes, black and gold.
Oh, so beautiful.
Let's see if I can.
Oh, that's so nice. I like it.
And then I'm thinking we put a nice little candle in there for you guys. What scent would you guys have this candle be? Obviously, we're going to have multiple on Etsy. Different scents for different candles. But if you guys let us know, maybe we could make something that you guys like.
Do you think that one needs to be for a man or for a woman?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's kind
masculine?
I don't know, because I would keep this.
I know, me
and
too.
I'm pretty girly girl. I'm pretty girly girl, but this feels expensive. I don't know why, but it's giving like Beyonce vibes. Oh. You know, with her single ladies latex kind of dream.
Huh.
I love that.
Okay.
And then, let me show you the other one. Again, with that huge flash of gold.
Make
black
it another
sides.
brush while you show that.
Yes. So we're just going to keep making these things. Obviously, we have the same molds. If you guys want, you know, something in the same mold creation 3D area, I don't know what you would call it, guys, but with different colors, I'd be excited to explore that. We do have some pearlescence. Could you imagine like a gray base with like some pearlescent or some silver on top? That would give serious kind of ethereal elf-like vibes. If you guys are Lord of the Rings fans, I sure am. That would look amazing. So let's see, does this need another coat? I think another little coat of red. Talk about hobbies. I mean, you're taking your hobbying to a next level. You are a serial hobby person. I mean, you've been doing wreaths. You've been doing your own knitting. You've been doing, what else? Centerpieces, scarves. I mean, this family's just pumping out product. What makes you think this kind of business adventure is going to be so different?
I think everybody can use a candle, always. And what makes me think they're going to buy this and not the ones from the store is that this is 100% soy candle, 100% cotton wick, and it's the scents that we're using, they're not toxic. They're essential oils, so we're not going to be using the fragrance oils. Maybe later on, if you guys do want something stronger, something that's going to smell like a 3-story house, we can look into making those candles. But for now, we're going to keep it simple. I mean, we're making the pots, we're painting them, we're doing our own designs, we're doing our own scents, we're doing our own wax, we're doing all of that stuff. We just kind of want to start, well, small, right? I mean, we're doing all of this, but I think it's pretty simple. We keep everything very simple to try and keep the prices
pretty reasonable. I mean, we're not taking time here to paint masterpieces. Occasionally, I will dabble in some more intricate designs on stuff, and that'll be like, I think $5, kind of more on the price range. But we try and keep things simple, accessible, you know, good materials, just so you guys can have this product.
Yes.
All right.
And I think that's how every little business starts.
Yeah.
Business starts small, and then once you see what's your niche and what is your clientele, then you develop from there.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see if I can get a good angle on this. Now that we're doing YouTube, everything's about angles.
Okay, so this red lotus flower, what vibe does it bring you?
Well, we just had huge celebrations at DCA for all of my Disney fans, Disney California Adventure for Chinese New Year. So look at, there's unpainted, still glossy because we used glossy paint. And then there is that pop of gold. If this isn't giving Chinese New Year prosperity dreams, I don't know what would give that, you know? What do you think when you see this?
Yeah, dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah.
I'm year of the dragon.
It looks like a scale. Look, if each little flower was a scale for a dragon.
Fourth Wing fans coming at you.
Right there. So we were talking about creating candles and saying, well, this will be great for this book because in this book they talk about this, that, and that. But
Yes.
because of copyrights, we cannot say that.
No.
So what did we say we could say?
So that's for listings on Etsy. Obviously, I think inspiration on here on YouTube, if you're seeing us put it together, you know what's inspiring us. I mean, I'm a bibliophile, not even going to lie about that. I'm on TikTok. I'm following all the book accounts, all the hot gossip, all of the theories and, you know, stuff like that. So you guys know I'm all up in that. But on Etsy, you cannot technically use names of franchises that have a copyright. That's Harry Potter, that's Game of Thrones, that's all of that. Now, if you go on there right now and you say Harry Potter Tumblr mug, stuff's gonna come up. But I did my research because, you know, me, the overthinker, I'm like, I don't know. That's not like public domain, right? And you're selling merch that's not your own. They can, and I think they have sued people. Disney has sued people like for up to 30K. Like they'll ask you to stop. I think that's like a cease and desist. I don't know. I'm not very lawyer-like. But then at any point, because you've sold online and that like never goes away, they can just sue you. And I don't know about you guys, but while we're trying to sell something, I kind of don't want to be in debt for 30K.
Nah, we don't have that type of money.
No. So we're just going to be, I'll share my inspiration while I paint them or while we mix the scents. Like I mentioned, there's some cute, cozy coffee ones coming that I think would be really nice. Like inspiration for a Gryffindor common room or like a Remus Lupin. I mean, he smells like coffee and chocolate. Delicious.
Oh.
If he's not your favorite werewolf, I mean, who is? Because over here in Twilight, we're Team Edward.
Yes. We're not Team Jacob, so that's no.
Yeah.
Did you know that students are still reading Twilight?
Really?
Yes.
I love that. I knew they were selling like a Twilight merch in Hot Topic and all of that.
Yes. I was like, oh my God, I read that book only 2 times. And they're like, what? I'm all like, yeah.
You're like, guys, you're late.
Yeah.
You're like, Gen Z, keep up. So, we painted 4 with you guys today. And these won't be labeled as like Chinese New Year or like Ozzy Osbourne patient number 9 or anything like that. You're not going to be getting that at our Etsy page. If you want the gossip, if you want my personal inspirations for things, that's going to be here on the channel. But we're never going to be labeling things like that just because copyright, things like that. But also like if I were to label this Chinese New Year, you know, lotus flower kind of thing, then that would exclude other people for seeing our product. Then instead of labeling it something more general, more accessible, just like red and gold candle holder, you know? But if you want my personal take on things, my personal opinion, you got to come here. That's where we're gonna get into all the gossip, all of the inspiration. That's just gonna be between you and me, guys.
I'm not included.
You'll be included in some of it. If you can keep up with the TikTok fandoms, you will be included.
You're calling me old.
No, she keeps up with all the Gen Z and Gen Alpha. She's the high school teacher. She probably knows more of the slang than I do. She had to introduce me to like people like Beso Pluma and all of that. I had no clue what all of that was. So we each have our niches. We're up to date somewhat, you know, plus or minus 20 years.
Yeah.
But this was us just showing you the process of how we paint them. We're going to be sealing them tomorrow. And I don't think we'll be showing that process just because it's going to be a clear coat. It's going to be stinky. It's going to be outside. It's not going to be fun. But it'll be a clear coat and then we'll be ready to pour the wax. So thank you guys for joining us in this little paint with me, this little DIY moment. And how about we see them in the next video?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Bye.